In today's video, I'll be breaking down and ranking every mythic weapon that we have in Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. And before I get started, this is just my list and my opinion. If you guys want to leave your own ranking down below, make sure to comment something and make sure to watch to the very end so you don't miss out on what I think is the best mythic of the season and the weapon that you want to be using so that you can win all your games. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay guys, coming in at dead last as the worst mythic of the season is the Ice Spice Grappler. You can get this by landing at the Ice Isle located in the northwest corner of the map and defeating the Ice Spice boss. This grapple has infinite uses, but it gives you an ice effect that makes you slide all over the place. This mythic is very good for making a great escape, but is very annoying in fights. With a normal grapple having 20 uses, I would much rather pick that one up because of how useful it is during fights, and you need to have a grapple in your inventory as it is a main part of the remix meta. Another reason I am putting it on the bottom of my list is because it is a huge downgrade from Sky's Grappler and Jules' Glider Gun, which were both introduced in Chapter 2, Seasons 2 and 3. I wish they would have just brought one of those back instead of having the annoying ice mechanic, which is why it's number 6 on my list. Coming in at number 5 is TNTina's Kaboom Bow. This weapon can be found at the rig in the southwest part of the map, and you receive this weapon by defeating the Tina boss. I actually think this weapon is very fun to use and very satisfying when you hit your shots. It does pretty good damage, but has an insanely slow fire rate. I feel like with the heavy snipers back in the game, I would rather just pick one of those up because you can eliminate a player with one headshot. I think this weapon is better when playing squads, but I would never use it in solos. With all those reasons, I am placing it number 5 on my list. For number 4, I am putting Eminem's gun. You can get this weapon by defeating the Eminem boss in the Spaghetti Grotto located on the east side of the map. This is one of my favorite landing spots of the season, and the minigun is pretty overpowered in my opinion. You just gotta be accurate and you will obliterate your enemies in a few seconds. The Spaghetti Grotto is a really fun POI because of all the different parts you can enter, as well as the tunnel that lets you fly away if need be or catch up to enemies. I think it's a great addition to the remix season and is a very fun weapon to use, which is why it's going to be number 4 on my list. Before I get into my top 3, please like this video and subscribe. If this video gets 75 likes, I will be giving away more V-Bucks. And stay tuned because I will make more videos where I rank items and weapons like this one. For number 3, I am putting the Meow's Piao Piao Rifle. This is essentially just a mythic heavy AR. This type of weapon is very good if you have accurate aim, but pretty bad for a spray and pray weapon. It can be found at the yacht in the northeastern part of the map after you defeat the Meowdis boss. This weapon has been here since the beginning of the season, and I feel like it's been pretty overlooked, but it's one of the best weapons in the game. Also, a plus, if you land at the yacht, you are very close to Steamy Stacks, and you can get across to Frenzy very fast to third-party sub-teams because people land at Frenzy every game. Because there are no scope modifications to any ARs this season, you can be really accurate with this weapon even from a distance if you have no sniper, which is why it's coming in at number 3. For number 2, I am placing the Snoop Dogg Drum Gun. This is basically the same as the Midas Gold Drum Gun from the original Season 2, just reskinned for Snoop Dogg. It can be found in the middle of the map at the Dog Pound after defeating the Snoop Dogg boss. It has an insane fire rate, and once combined with a pump shotgun and a grapple, it makes for the perfect loadout of the season. Just make sure you have a long distance weapon when using this because it's really only effective up close. Also, if you defeat the Snoop Dogg boss, he joins your team and he is by far the best NPC to have because he launches stink bombs at your enemies, which are super annoying, and he launches a ton of them. I've seen so many of the best zero build players rocking this weapon and making sure they have it in their inventory because of how good it is, and I have gotten demolished by it in ranked matches. It's also a very good weapon to use after you boogie an enemy and hit them with a shotgun shot. Even though it is basically just the Midas Drum Gun renamed, it is still one of the best mythics of the season, which is why it's at number 2. And coming in at number 1 as the best mythic in Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix is the Ice Spice Assault Rifle. This weapon can be picked up at the Ice Isle after defeating the Ice Spice boss, just like the Grappler. And it is just a mythic scar, but when you hit your enemies, it gives you the pepper effect, which allows you to move at a quicker speed for a short amount of time. This is not the main reason why I put it at number 1, however. The main reason is that the scar is very good to hit enemies from a distance if you don't have a sniper, and acts as a spray and pray weapon after hitting your enemies with a shotgun. Due to it being a mythic, it does more damage than any other AR and can shoot faster than the Meowda's Piao Piao rifle. I think this is the AR that most pros will be going for this season in ranked and tournaments, which is why it's going to be number 1 on my list. If you guys want to win more games, make sure to land at the Ice Isle so that you can get this AR. If you do like the Grappler combination with it, by all means use it. It's just not my favorite. I'd much prefer the normal grapple. But if you're playing any ranked games, make sure to land here so that you can come out on top and hit Unreal. Thank you guys for watching, and comment your favorite mythic weapon of the season down below. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I will catch you guys in the next one.